It comes down to that love and fear reflex. Are we attuning our expression to love frequencies, to empathy, to compassion, to expansion, to affirmation, to our divine supernature, or are we reflexing into a constricted, fearful, terrorized, apocalyptic, Armageddonist outcome? You will be the determiner of the outcome for yourself and for your family. Be sure of that. This is a very, very important alchemy that is taking place. What is happening outside on the hologram is merely an extraneous reflection of the archetypal language that is playing on the inside of each of us. It is a struggle for the human soul. It's a struggle at the spiritual level. And we've already won this war, as I said, but the battle remains to be fought on the ground by each one of us. And so it's simply a matter of recognizing that and choosing which frequency, so to speak, you choose to identify with. Remember, the status quo is made up of hundreds of years of deception and of billions and billions of souls who have abnegated their true light and surrendered their sovereign spark into the field. All of that energetic is encaptured within the atmosphere of the earth, so to speak. So we're dealing with the need for each of us to actualize within the dream. We know that we've been living in such a false light construct for so long, based on blood cultism, based on war, disease, and poverty, based on the sacrifice of the harvest of innocence, based on generations and generations and generations of blood economy. We know this to be true. Therefore, how the devil do any of us imagine that that game could have continued forever? It could not, it should not, it must not. It is the grace of God which is determining now an end of days. But the end of days is not the Armageddon scenario. It is the ascensionist one. It is the one where the mask falls away from the face. The apocalypse is, that's what the word means. That's why prophecy is always spoken to this point in time. Whether the apocalypse is short-lived and lasts only for 21 days, or whether it goes on for 3 years, who knows? But either which way, it is the collective dreaming that will determine the outcome. And what do I see on the other side of this? I see a bliss peak wave hitting humankind at the same time that this mass corona event hits the planet. I see hyperdimensional vibral light coding, photons of a hyperdimensional nature impacting our galaxy, our solar system, and our planet. And every living sentient being on the planet and inside the planet will be impacted and affected by that mass photonic event, which will enlighten us from the inside. It'll change the orbit and the spin of atoms within our very beings. We are moving into an imminent immortal upgrade, which is taking place at every level, from the building blocks of reality that we understand as being quarks, subatomic particles, leptons, all of that nonsense, all the way up to the galactic plane of existence is undergoing that shift. Sit back, friends, on the throne of self, be blissful and enjoy this. This is the softest landing we could possibly have envisioned for ourselves at the catastrophic failure of the end of the age of blood cult. I can tell you now that either which way, what prevails is going to be the common pulse of humankind and the divine. And that will prevail. And we're about to move either which way into a higher extension of our consciousness and our soul. So just be prepared for that. Start making peace within. Start making a real departure from time and money and fear, and all of the falsity of the matrix. Start to begin this process of disidentification in your own home whilst we're all sitting in the cave waiting for a mass corona event or whatever the hell is going to happen. It's all immaterial. That's all out there. What matters, as we all know, is the inner alchemy. So let's use this opportunity to reconnect with ourselves and to start to actually tap into joy and to bliss and to delight and into our eternal expression of being able to love and be loved.